Morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I don't know if you can hear the Norfolk Southern train going by. I think we just missed the whistle, or horn in this case. Narrating this Thursday evening from the train room, because it's February and it's cold and damp outside. We're doing some yard switching today. We're building the Douglas Avenue train for Union Spring and Wearever. I'm actually pretty happy about this session. In the past, I've complained about JMRI sort of being redundant. I take 5 cars in the yard, switch 5 cars, bring 5 cars back. It's different this time. I'm hoping that is a trend I will see in the future. So we're taking 3 cars from the yard, the gone at the end that's loaded with steel, going to go to Union Spring, picking up an empty and the boxcar from Union Spring. On the Wearever side, I'm taking 2 cars with me, a plastics pellet car and a boxcar. The boxcar is actually going to go into the off-spot position. I'm picking up the 2 cars from spots 1 and 2 at Wearever and moving the one that's in the off-spot position there now to the spot 2. So a little bit different switching. That's going to be interesting. Be doing that next Saturday. I have cut a little bit out of this video, some of the moves, because I know it's you're seeing a yard switcher crawl around. It's maybe not the most interesting thing, so I've cut a little bit out. Give me some feedback on what you think about it. Maybe I need to cut more. I'm not going to speed up. I'm not going to speed the trains up, but if I need to cut out a little bit more, I can do that. See the little shed that I just built a couple weeks ago. Looks good there at the yard throat. Now we're going to go pick up a boxcar that's going to go into the off-spot position or wherever. It's a little bit deeper in the yard. I'm building the train. I want the plastics covered hopper to go on the end because that way it's in the right order when I get to Wearever. I don't have to run around when I get to Douglas Avenue. Had a real mixed bag weather-wise. All the snow's gone, finally. We had a lot of heavy rain last weekend. I almost got up to 70 degrees on Monday, and then the temperature crashed. Wednesday we had 37 degrees and severe thunderstorms. Heavy rain. It was raining sideways, so I drove to work this morning. So now there's flooding in the area. Then it got back up to about 60, and now it's supposed to start raining again. So you never know in Kentucky. We've had some of the most severe weather as far as tornadoes in February and March, traditionally, more so than you would think of like in the tornado belt, where you think of those more like in the summertime. Ours usually hit in the early spring. hopefully nothing like that's coming up. Appreciate all the views and the comments on the layout update. Of course, continuing to working on a Quonset hut video, and just that area on the outside of the elevator. Put a chain link fence up. Eventually going to put a billboard up, but I haven't bought the billboard yet. Haven't really found one. I only have one picture of the one that was there. I can't really, haven't decided which one I want to use to represent it. So maybe in a couple weeks you'll get another layout update on the standard elevator. Also, one of the my railroader friends has given me some ideas to improve the diesel servicing facility. So you'll see that coming up as well. I've said it a bunch of times. You guys make my railroad better with your suggestions and questions, and make me do more research, rather than just assume something. So I always appreciate every comment, and I'll respond to every comment. Got to get around to filling that blank spot here pretty soon. I've been working on the power poles gradually, trying to make those, because that's going to be the storage area for them. But I've been doing that in the garage, and it's been kind of cold, so it's a slow progress. So the last car we need is the plastics covered hopper. It was buried way down in the yard. I know you guys don't keep track of this like I do in my head probably. That was the only car that was left in the yard from the last time all the interchange trains came. So JMRI tracked it, and so that's why it was left. Now it's being used. So if you see the Conrail boxcar there on the right of the screen, that string of cars on that track were the ones that I picked up from Oak Hill. So I know that string of cars is going to be sorted and leave the Chillicothe yard when we do all the interchange runs. I also know that Milwaukee Road covered hopper was picked up from Standard Elevator. We'll be leaving also. So I'm going to go ahead and put that Milwaukee Road covered hopper on that track, because I know those are all outbound cars. I won't have to move it again when I'm getting the cars sorted for the other side of Douglas Avenue. So next week we will switch Union Spring and Wearever. Week after that, we'll do the yard switching for the other side of Douglas Avenue. Then we'll switch that. And then we're ready to run all the interchange trains to swap all the cars out the yard again. And that's some of my favorite operations. Maybe because I get to run the N&W Alco. I was up running that Alco. As well as the Oak Hill switcher. I just like Alcos. You can probably tell from my voice, still a little sick. Definitely getting better. My wife is a few days behind me. She is still not feeling that great. Jazzy is about back to normal, as normal could be for a 13-year-old dog. She's never going to be a puppy again. But I'll show you a picture of her here in a minute, and all the rest of the animals. Close that out. I know you guys like to see them. So here's Jazzy, still wearing her Christmas collar, getting a little gray. X-ray on my lap. That's where he wants to be. We've got Mouse sleeping in front of the TV, and Ferdinand looking happy as always. And finally, Bunny sleeping on one of the kitchen chairs. So hope everybody has a great Saturday. And as always, stay safe. Okay, Jazzy. Stop there. Stop. Now, you're not showing my friends how you stop. Stop. Good girl.